Coming up, the Bengals take on the Lions. They're now the only two teams without a playoff win this century. Cincy goes with a 7th straight win over Detroit. Next.
And how about this? An onside kick to start the game. And the Lions are able to cover this one up. And they'll run. This is Trey Sermon. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. It'll go as a loss of a yard on the game's first play. 2nd down.
This defense is a difficult one to prepare for. One of the best in the league. They'll come at you from all angles, and they did a nice job there stopping him for a loss.
A loss of a yard there to start out. That leads to a 2nd and 11. They will run for the first time with Miles Sanders. A nice opening right away as he'll maneuver his way up to the 32-yard line.
That's a very nice game there. A confidence-building run. Love the execution up front. And the way he pressed the hole, absolutely perfect.
From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10. So they fake the handoff. Now Allen. That's caught by the tight end, Irv Smith Jr. 7 yards to pick up there.
Brings up 2nd and 3 at the 24-yard line.
On 2nd down, it's Sermon. And he is met quickly in the backfield. Down he goes, folded like a lawn chair. He'll lose a yard on the play, so now they need 3 yards on 3rd down. Allen now looks to throw. It's complete to Brown, right side. And he is going to have a Lions first down as they convert on 3rd and 3 with a nice gain of 7 yards. Our game not even 2 minutes old, but a quick red zone opportunity. They have a 1st and 10 at the 18. To throw, it's Allen. A quick target here, complete to Metcalf. Touchdown! DK Metcalf. His 6th touchdown of the season. And the Lions are going to take a first-quarter lead. Extra point by Gay is up and good. And it's now a 7-0 game. So the drive there took 6 plays. And the end result, a Detroit touchdown. After the touchdown, it's Gay to kick this one away. Nyheim Hines now out of his end zone. Jackson on 1st down, sliding out of the pocket. Oh, he's going to air it out right away. He's got a man, complete. And he is out of bounds all the way up near midfield. A big play there for Cincinnati. The big play has him all the way out near midfield for a 1st and 10. Jackson. Eluding the pressure right. Going deep here for Watkins. Oh, this is taken in. It's complete. And all the way inside the 15 before they drop him. A big play that time through the air. 38 yards.
There's no doubt in my mind that not many guys in this league have had the impact that he's had here in the first half of the season. He's been a big play guy from the word go and continues to be one with another one right there.
From the red zone now, here's Jackson on 1st down. And that will be caught, but out of the end zone, says the field judge. It's ruled incomplete. So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on 1st down. Off the play fake, here's Jackson. And that will be caught, but out of the end zone, says the field judge. It's ruled incomplete. This offense was on the move. Now 2 straight incompletions have them looking at 3rd and 10. They go play action with Jackson. And he'll take this into the end zone for a Bengal TD. Quez Watkins. The drive starts with a carry by Sermon. And this will be a gain of 5 as he gets it to the 30. The numbers for Sermon in last week's game: 20 carries, 58 yards.
And we all know he had a big workload last week, so I'm eager to see if they decide to back him off a little bit. Personally, I hand it to him 20-plus times again. When a running back's locked in like he is, I want him to keep touching the football.
Now Allen off the bootleg. Rush coming, and he's taken down. Max Crosby in there to get him, and that is sack number 6 now for him on the year. Now, the number 1 mission of any offensive line, you got to protect that quarterback, keep him safe back there. This time, the rush got to him in a hurry. And on 4th down, on is the punt team sending this one away. Call that a 48-yard punt, and made even better by a loss on the return. And the Bengals will take over here 1st and 10. Cincinnati coming back onto the field here for their 2nd drive. Last time they were out here, they had the benefit of good field position, led to a touchdown. This time, they're going to have to work for it.
They are, but with that last drive that culminated in touchdown, I think they carry that confidence into this one. Doesn't matter where you start with the football now.
Oh, that's into a double team, and it's intercepted. Duke Dawson picks it. And a huge return as he'll take this one all the way down inside the 30-yard line. So problems with errant passing continuing. Remember, he threw 2 picks in the loss last week, and now another here in this first quarter.
And sometimes, partner, this is the result of a quarterback who's simply trying to do too much. Feels like he's trying to make up for what he did last week, and he can't do it all on one throw.
And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. He'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11.
2nd and 11 at the Bengals' 30-yard line.
Here's Allen to throw it. But it's caught on the right side at Smith. He'll be dropped at the 25 after a gain of 6. They haven't made much of this great starting field position they had. Here's 3rd and 6. To the air, Allen. Quick slant to Brown. And he is going to have a Lions first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. From the 13 now, they work on 1st and 10.
1st and 10 at the 13-yard line.
Now a handoff, Sermon. And he'll get this one down to about the 10-yard line. Give him 3 on 1st down. It'll set up a 2nd and 7.
I do know from experience that when you slow down someone's running game, you're now doing the dictating on defense. And guess what? Now you're getting ready to tee off on their quarterback because they have to throw it all the time. But you still have to be alert for the draws and other plays of that nature to make sure you don't get hurt.
And in for the Lions, touchdown. Drew Sample, his first touchdown on the year. And the Lions have taken the lead.
Well, we know someone just added to his touchdown passing total, but all he did was get the ball out quickly to his tight end and let him take care of business the rest of the way.
Gay is on for the point after. It's up and good, and it's 14-7 now here in the first quarter. So that drive spanned 5 plays, and it was finished off with a 10-yard touchdown scamper. Following the touchdown, here's Gay to kick it away. On the return. It's Nyheim Hines.
Only able to get it to the 2-yard line on his return. Not going to make a lot of friends on your team when you only get it that far.
Cincinnati set to take over once again. And last time wasn't pretty. One play and an interception. We'll see if they can do better.
I want to see if they want to go ahead and throw the ball again now on this drive after what happened on the last one. Throw it on the first play. Give the quarterback some confidence.
See what happens. Trying to shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw. He's going to look deep for Watkins. And they're going to be set up in the red zone right around the 17-yard line. And they'll take possession already in the red zone and in a great spot to add points to the scoreboard.
And, Brandon, how many times have we seen a defense with a lot of field behind them get even more aggressive, right? They feel like they've got them not pinned down, but in a favorable spot for them. And they took advantage of it there. Got a nice interception and set up their offense in great shape.
And that one was relatively easy to see. I noticed that from up here.
Yeah, it doesn't take a whole lot, does it? Sometimes you get multiples. What I always love on these offsides is when each side points at the other. Hey, you did it. No, you did it. They just...
Touchdown! That's caught. Irv Smith Jr. with touchdown number 12 on the year. And the Lions are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead.
We're still in the first quarter, but it's apparent they're going to have to come up with a different defensive game plan for him because right now he's kind of having his way against that defense and has added a touchdown to the list. How do you slow him down? They're going to have to mix up some coverages, maybe change who's guarding him.
An extra point by Gay is up and good. And it's now 21-7. After the touchdown, it's Gay to kick this one away. Out of the end zone, here comes Hines.
All right, partner, get that disapproving look off of your face. He did get it out to the 1-yard line. Yeah, I know. Wasn't the best play in the world. He's hoping his offense can bail him out.
Cincinnati's offense coming back here onto the field. And last time, one play interception. So this offense, they should be fresh.
That's a good way of putting it. And I can't wait to see what they decide to do with play calling. Because a one-play drive where you throw an interception, a lot of people think the very next time out, run the football, don't give him a chance.
Maybe play action.
I think maybe you go play action, show your quarterback, get a little confidence in him, and let him fling another one.
Steps away to his left. Nothing open downfield, so he'll throw it away. Now this defense for the Lions, they were very good a week ago in that win over Minnesota.
And the big difference in the ball game, their ability to force turnovers, 3 of them in fact. Being able to take the ball away, give it back to their offense.
Oh, for the third time, Jackson going to be intercepted. Picked up by Denzel Ward. And he will be brought down on what will be the final play of this first half. A pretty wild first quarter. 21-7, our score. And now this is intercepted. My goodness. Picked off by Micah Hyde.
And, Brandon, this is a real nice job defensively of getting inside a quarterback's head and figuring out, okay, where's he going with the football? Because you can make an educated guess defensively. Not all the time, but sometimes. And when you're right, you've got a decent chance of coming away with the football.
And the throw left sideline here is caught, but they'll rule it incomplete. Couldn't keep his feet in. Second down.
I would say it'd probably be a good idea for him to reintroduce himself to his receivers at the half because they're definitely on different wavelengths. But I also don't advocate waiting that long. Next series, before you get out there, hey, let's get together, guys. Let's get this thing moving.
Escaping the pressure right. And he's able to take it across midfield before going out of bounds. Give him 7 there on the tuck and run, and they're in better shape now for third. Play action. Now Jackson. Being chased out left. And he's left with no option here but to throw it away. Well, the other day they told us when we've got 3rd and 5 or less, we have to be able to convert. And I guess every team would say that, Charles, but an opportunity missed there.
What they were trying to tell us is they believe it's a matchup game at that point. And they liked some matchups that they had, thought they could exploit them, unable to do so on that play.
4th down, here's Jackson. They'll roll him out right. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. That's another mistake there on the drop pass on fourth. And good starting field position for them as they come up 1st and 10. Just shy of midfield at the 48. They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive. Complete. Smith has it. And he is tackled inside the 40, not quite to the 35.
So many times in my career, I've heard coaches talk about completions are one thing. But as long as we're there at the catch and we get guys on the ground, we can live with that. But if you're going to give up 10, 12, 15 yards after the catch, then your defense is going to...
And now the rookie's free. Touchdown, Detroit. Trey Sermon, his 17th touchdown now on the season. And the Lions are able to extend their lead. Extra point by Gay is up and good. And the lead now to 3 touchdowns at 21. Following the touchdown, here's Gay to kick it away. Out of the end zone, here comes Hines.
All right, partner, get that disapproving look off of your face. He did get it out to the 1-yard line. Yeah, I know. Wasn't the best play in the world. He's hoping his offense can bail him out.
Well, the Bengals offense getting set and ready to go again here. And last time out, went for it on 4th down, turned it over, gave him great field position, turned it to 6 points. So they've got to recover here, Charles.
It's amazing what one decision can do in the chain of events, right? The decision to go for it on 4th down.
Caused all of that.
It caused every bit of it, but it showed confidence. Hey, I've got confidence in you guys. Go pick it up for them. Didn't happen. Also showed confidence in the defense. They didn't pick up their end of the bargain, so now they've got to come back out and start over and rebuild that confidence.
Play action. It's Jackson. And he drops it incomplete. And their struggles continue here.
That's an excellent play by the defender. He diagnosed that one, closed quickly, and helped force the incompletion.
They come up now 3rd and 5 following the incomplete pass. They go play action now. Jackson. He's got his man. It's the tight end, Brevin Jordan. And he is going to have a Bengals 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. Jackson now. He'll buy some time right. Going deep here for Watkins. They've got his man complete. And he will take it on in for a Bengals touchdown. Quez Watkins. 84 yards. And the Bengals are able to draw a bit closer. Jackson here is going to look to throw. Rolling to his right. And he'll get in for the score. And that's going to cut the lead down to 13. So the signal caller doing it himself there on the 2-point try.
You got to like that. We always talk about the ball staying in the hands of the best players. But most of the time you want to get it to a back, pitch it to a wide receiver. In this case, the quarterback did it himself.
Now after the touchdown, ready to kick it away is Sanders. From a couple yards deep, he'll bring it out of the end zone. And they'll get him down right around the 25, actually the 26 officially, so a net gain of 1 there. There again is the running back as he trots onto the field. We're in the 2nd quarter. They've got the lead. The lead, though, not so much because of the ground game, because of their air attack, Charles.
So what they're seeing so far is the possibility of things loosening up later in the ground game. Through the air first, maybe they have to start respecting that even more as the game goes on, and then there will be running lanes to find later.
Yeah, trying to get him more involved here on this drive, maybe. Here's 2nd and 10. On the handoff, Sermon. And the running lane's non-existent in this first half as they'll stop him behind the line. That's a big loss of 3, and it brings up 3rd down. Play action. Now it's Allen. And he'll be taken down by the Bengal pressure. Devin Bush in there to drop him for a 6-yard loss, and that will lead to 4th down. Here comes the Lions punter now as the drive goes backwards, so he's on to punt it away. Can't ask for much more than that. A 50-yard punt followed by a loss on the return. And the Bengals will have a 1st and 10 from deep in their own territory. The Bengals drive about to get going. And they had to go the length of the field last time out to get into the end zone. And with this starting field position, they're going to have to pretty much do it again.
And I think the thought process going into it is...
And that is caught one-handed. Oh, my, he pulled it in. A big connection on that one. 30 yards. Now the big play pushes him all the way out to the 40 now for 1st down. Flushed out right. And he's able to get this one out closer to midfield across the 45. Looking to throw again on 2nd down. Jackson. Flush to his right, and he'll just get rid of it.
Oh, I like that right there. Not only was it the right play, throwing it away like that, frankly, I think it was the only play.
Yeah, got outside of the pocket, realized he had nothing, just chucked it free.
Yeah, live to fight another down, right?
Jackson looking to throw on 3rd. Got his target, Samuel, and he's able to get this to the 40-yard line before he's out of bounds.
And time to give some credit to the big fellas, the offensive line here, because you've got to have good protection on crossing routes, because you got to give your receiver time to work all the way across the field. That time, be able to scan the field, spot his receiver moving left to right, and make a good, accurate throw. Thank you, guys.
And this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there, and it's 2nd down.
One thing you hope to see out of a rookie tight end is a real concentration when the ball's in the air, and I'm not sure that he didn't, but he has to be prepared for people making a play on it when that ball's up for grabs.
He's going to look deep for Watkins. He's got it. Touchdown, Bengals. Quez Watkins on his way to a monster game. 3 first-half touchdowns. And the Bengals have got it back to a 1-score game. They'll try and throw for it. Sliding out of the pocket. And he will get into the end zone. So that shaves 2 more off the deficit as they now trail by 5. And that was the old QB one-man band play there on the conversion.
And look, let's face it, even quarterbacks who don't have great mobility, in certain situations, they're able to actually take the ball in themselves. Remember way back when Joe Namath against the Giants and the Yale, right? Remember Joe had all those knee operations. They thought he couldn't run it. No one accounted for him. He practically walked into the end zone.
Getting set to go again as we look at the back heading onto the field again. The passing game, they've had more success there than the running game. Maybe something they game plan for.
How come they didn't tell us about it?
Because they wanted to keep it a secret.
We did ask, didn't we? But I think what happened in this one is they've realized that they've established the run pretty well, and teams are going to key on that. They thought they could open it up and have success through the air, and that's exactly what's going on.
Yeah, they've had success, at least so far, here in the 2nd quarter. So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. Here's Sermon. And he sneaks his way forward only for a couple here. 2nd down. The last run good for 2. Here's 2nd and 8.
Brings up 2nd and 8 at the 40-yard line.
Here's Allen. And a dangerous throw there as that's knocked down and incomplete. They don't get the hook up there, but you really have to marvel at how precise he's been throwing the football these last couple weeks.
Oh, that's the perfect word for it, precise, because if you're at 70% or better 2 weeks in a row, you have a job as long as you want one in this league, won't you? I mean, let's face it, it's not just West Coast offense either. He's putting the ball downfield as well.
Now the Bengals going to use the first of their timeouts. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this 2nd quarter. Here comes the Lions punter now as he's on to kick it away. He's been a busy man here in this first half as he gets it away. Now this is fielded in the end zone, and he is out of bounds here. 1:54 left on the clock here in quarter number 2. A reminder, once we hit halftime, as we do all season, we'll send it down to Jonathan Coachman in Orlando. He'll have all the stats and scores from games in progress around the NFL.
The best multitasker in the business, the coach.
Watkins diving. He's got it. A big play there for Cincinnati.
In our pregame meeting, all they talked about was keeping him hemmed in and wanting him to make his throws from the pocket because they knew he was pretty dangerous if he got outside, and he just showed it right there. Pretty good arm, too.
So how about this for a change in field position? From inside the 10, here's first down on the other side of the field. And he's going to get this inside the 30. First down now, but that clock rolling. Derrick Henry. And he stopped immediately there. Jackson trying to hustle his unit up quickly to the line of scrimmage. On second down, here's Henry. And he'll go down right on the edge of the red zone following a pickup of about 7 or 8. They'll try to run for the first with Henry. And he will have the first down before he's tackled at the 12.
And Derrick Henry with the ball in his hands, what a sight to behold, because power and speed involved in every touch for him. Coming up, another
And he'll take this into the end zone for a Bengal TD. Derrick Henry, as the first half is winding down, and the Bengals are going to jump back in front. They'll look to throw. They'll roll him out right. And he'll get into the end zone to push the lead up to a field goal. Throwing on 2nd and 3. Allen, it's caught by Sanders. And he's taken down right at the 45-yard line. And with just 4 seconds left in this first half, a timeout call. So with 4 seconds to go in the half, here's the field goal unit onto the field. This will approach NFL record territory. It's a 62-yard attempt. And this one will not get there. It's off to the left anyway. It's no good. So we've reached halftime in a wild first half. We'll take a minute to catch our breath as we'll send you down to Orlando and we check in with Jonathan Coachman for our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach.
All right, Brandon, thanks. A few teams starting to rise to the top as it's time to take you around the NFL here in Week 6. We'll get started up at FedEx Field in our nation's capital, and that one tied 14 apiece in the second quarter.
There you have it. Halftime quickly over. Third quarter, here we go. Okay, Coach. Yeah, adjustments likely going to play a big role in this third quarter in what's been a tight contest so far. It's been a shootout so far. We'll see which defense can make the adjustments as we get back underway in the second half. Lamar Jackson marching back onto the field. And it was somewhat of a strange first half. He threw 3 interceptions, yet you look at the scoreboard, they've got the lead.
So you know what I think he did at the half? He stood up in front of the team, especially in front of the defense, and said, thank you. Appreciate what you've done. You guys have picked me up in a big way. And guess what? I'm going to get back to being who I am, which is pretty darn good. Let's go play the second half.
Going deep here for Watkins. He's got a man complete. And he'll be taken down, but they've got this one up to the 35-yard line. A big play that time through the air. 34 yards. Throwing now, Jackson on first down. He's going to look deep for Watkins. Well, this is taken in. It's complete. And he is able to take this way down into Detroit territory. A first down carry for Henry. And good downhill running. He's got 6 yards down to the 13. 6 yards on that last play. Here's 2nd and 4. They'll run it again with Henry. And here he'll get it down to the 7. And now it looks like they're going to be in the hurry-up. They'll try and run for it with Henry. And he will take it on in for a Bengals touchdown. Derrick Henry with touchdown number 20 on the year. And the Bengals take the opening kickoff of the third quarter and drive right down the field to extend their lead. Now it's Jackson. He'll buy some time right. And they are 3 for 3 on 2-point conversions as he is into the end zone for the score. And they'll run with Sermon to begin the drive. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12.
Brings up 2nd and 12 at the 23-yard line.
So the shotgun snap to Allen. Into a double team, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Darnell Savage. And he will bring it back. It's a pick 6 for a Bengals TD. Now Allen to try again after the pick 6. Out to the left. He's got Sample there. He'll be dropped after a gain of about 6 across the 30 to the 31.
2nd and 4 at the 31-yard line.
From the 31, Allen. This one complete to Christian Kirk.
This has to go down as one of the simpler routes in the playbook, but oh so effective. Nice completion there. Keeps the sticks moving.
Allen now on first down. That's complete to the tight end Sample. This will be stopped about 2 yards shy of the marker. 8-yard gain, 2nd and 2. They give to Sermon out of the gun. And that is not going to get it done either. Once again, he's stopped behind the line by this Bengals D. It'll be a loss of a full 3 yards there, and it also brings up 3rd down.
I see a shake of the head as he gets up, and you've got to imagine he's thinking, guys, you got to help me out. He's hoping his team can read his thoughts because he definitely needs some assistance.
Allen. And able to find Kirk complete. And he is going to have a Lions first down by about a yard as they find a way to convert there on 3rd down and 5. Had to put that ball in there with a little extra zip, and he put it right where it needed to be.
Yeah, and that little extra pace that he had on the pass, that required a little extra concentration for him, didn't it? Ball can get on you pretty quick in that manner, and he handled it well and picked up the first down.
Hustling through to break that play up, Max Crosby.
You've got to figure the further they fall behind, the more you think that they'll get away from the run. They're trying to stick with it, but the results, they just aren't there.
Now on 2nd and 13. Allen. He's got Smith here. And he's got another first down as the tackle's going to be made at the Bengals 33.
Well, we talk all the time about playing situational football. Right now, I think the scoreboard is dictating what they need to do. Where they are in this game, they've got to push the ball downfield, take their shots, try and get big chunks of yardage in a short amount of time. That was a nice play there.
They'll contain him to just 4. 2nd down.
It's now 2nd and 6 at the 30-yard line.
From the gun, Sermon. And his rough afternoon continues. He's going nowhere again. They got to get to the 23 here on 3rd.
It's 3rd down and 6.
Working out of the shotgun. Here's Allen. And he's got his tight end. That's Smith. And he is going to have a Lions first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
But with the score where it is, you're not thinking field goals right now. You need touchdowns. So that was a much-needed conversion there on 3rd down.
Sermon now on 1st and 10. Big hole up the middle. And brought down, but not before they get it inside the 10 to the 7.
Sometimes it's hard to believe, but there are times this game is about patience, isn't it? Hasn't had the game he expected, but that run there, that may get him going.
I was just going to say, maybe that gives him a little juice, because you're right, he struggled, especially in that first half.
Yeah, and I know the great ones always think...
And Allen going to be intercepted for the third time. Picked off by Micah Hyde. And the Bengals are going to take over here on the INT at their own 5-yard line. With the points that we've seen scored, neither defense has been at their best, but these guys, they've been a little bit better, Charles, and a nice interception there.
Yeah, you're right about that, Brandon. Let's face it. It's not always how you start, it's how you finish, right? So maybe you have a rough game all the way along, but if you make a big play like that at the right time, it can make everything turn out just okay.
They're going to hurry back to the line now. They go play action with Jackson. Rolling to his right. On the run, he'll let this go deep right side. And he's got some space here. And he's able to get it back to the 33-yard line. Well, still down quite a bit here, several scores, but yeah, at least that's a start, Charles, getting the interception here. And look, we're still in the third quarter, so this thing not done yet.
You're right about that, Brandon. This defense, they haven't quit on this game. They stayed with it and got an interception and handed the ball back to their offense. And what you wonder about is the team that just threw that interception.
The Bengal pressure gets him that time. Down he goes. Devin Bush able to get in there for his second sack of the afternoon. So after the sack, a scenario you certainly don't work on too often. 2nd and 24. Allen's throw there taken in by Smith.
Brings up 3rd down.
And that is going to do it for this third quarter of action. This is the National Football League on EA Sports. Back now at Ford Field. It's the Lions trailing, but with possession of the football as we get set to bring you the fourth quarter. The Lions on 3rd down. They've hit 4 of 7. This will be 3rd and a mile. Now the Bengals going to use the first of their timeouts. That'll leave them with 2 remaining. We'll be back after this. The Lions on 3rd down. They've hit 4 of 7. This will be 3rd and forever. Allen now looks to throw. He's got his man. That's Sample, the tight end. Touchdown, Detroit. Drew Sample, 2 touchdowns on the season, both in this game. And the Lions have got it back to a 2-score game here in the 4th. Extra point by Gay is up and good. And that'll make this now an 11-point deficit.
46, Lions 35.
After the touchdown, it's Gay to kick this one away. This fielded right at the goal line.
All right, partner, get that disapproving look off of your face. He did get it out to the 1-yard line. Yeah, I know. Wasn't the best play in the world. He's hoping his offense can bail him out.
They'll start on the ground. It's Derrick Henry. And he'll take this up to about the 7- or 8-yard line. Looking to speed things up here, going with some tempo.
It's a gain of 7. Brings up 2nd and 3.
Henry again on 2nd down. 1st down and much more for Henry. And finally taken down at the 36-yard line. 93 yards rushing for him here as he starts to draw closer to a 1,000-yard campaign. They'll run on 1st down. It's Henry. And he puts his head down and gets up to the 42 for a gain of about 6. The last run got 6, now 2nd and 4. And very little daylight there. He'll get a couple up to the 44. And they're going to speed things up here. On 3rd down, Henry. And he's got enough for the first across midfield to the 48.
Well, that's a carry they have to be satisfied with. And throughout this game, they've been satisfied with what he's given them. Whenever they've needed a big run, a first down, he's the guy they've turned to. And it doesn't matter what the defense thinks. They've got the confidence to keep handing it to him and keep picking up good yardage.
On second down now, it's Henry. And the stop here will come at the 38-yard line. All runs on this drive so far. It's 1st and 10. Henry will get it. He's been busy today. And the result here, a pickup of 8. Leaves him with 2 to go on second down. If nothing else, they've already taken a couple minutes off the clock here already as they come up second down. And he will find his man Samuel. And he'll take this into the end zone for a Bengal TD. On first down, Allen. This one into the hands of Metcalf. And he's upended at the 33 following a good pickup of 8. Decent start to the drive, but let's face it, they need a lot of things to go right in a short amount of time down 3 scores.
Yeah, they're going to run their 2-minute offense here in this game, but this is for future games. Can they get better and be ready for the next time, hopefully with a chance to win?
And he'll be taken down by the Bengal pressure. Maxx Crosby, he's the one to get him, and that is sack number 7 for him on the year.
We've been around this league for a while, and many coaches never pull their starting quarterback, almost no matter the situation. In this case, though, I think he's got to make a decision. He's taking a pretty good beating out there.
Yeah, and with the deficit, maybe not wanting to risk an injury. Throwing is Allen on 3rd. And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. Picked off by Darnell Savage. And his guys are going to take over at the 31-yard line.
Oh, a really nice job there by Darnell Savage, plucking that one out of the air for an interception. And he flipped between free safety and strong safety in the early part of his NFL career. But if you ask him what position he plays, he'll tell you football player.
And this is caught. And he's brought down after a very nice gain. A big connection on that one. 31 yards. Henry will take this one in. Touchdown, Cincinnati. So definitely. They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive. This is caught. It's Kirk. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. One play has him up past the 40 already, and another 1st and 10.
1st and 10.
From the gun, it's Allen. Over the middle, that's caught by Metcalf. And they'll get him down after a pickup of 8. 2nd and 2.
It's a game of matchups, and that's why you take your receivers and move them around a bunch, especially your best guys. And when they work out of the slot, you often hear the coaches talk about how great it is because it gives you a two-way go. You can break out or you can...
Under a heavy rush, and down he goes. Matthew Judon in there to take him down. The Lions on 3rd down. 5 out of 9 thus far. This is 3rd and 9. Here's Allen to throw it. Eluding the pressure right. And he'll hit the deck, but he did not get there. He opted to go with a scramble, gets 2 yards, and now it's 4th. One final try here for Allen. It's complete to Brown, right side. And he'll be corralled out across midfield down to the 45. Just 2 minutes remaining here in the 4th quarter of what has been a one-sided affair.
1st and 10 at the 40.
So the Lions in possession of the football as we welcome you back. They've got a 1st and 10 as they search for a late score. 1st down, and they're going to throw with Allen. Working the middle here, that's complete to Sample, the tight end. They'll contain him to just 4. Second down. Now Allen. That's swung out wide to Sanders. Touchdown, Detroit! Miles Sanders, his second touchdown on the season. And the Lions were able to draw a bit closer. Getting your back involved, what's the importance there in the passing game?
Well, oftentimes you can create mismatches because who's going to cover, and you get him into space, which is where he likes to operate with the ball in his hands. Oftentimes makes people miss, gets that run after the catch, and off he goes.
And into the end zone. Here's Gay now to add the extra point. And that'll cut the lead down now to 18. So that winds up a 7-play drive all told. And it's capped off by a touchdown for the Lions. So still lots of work left to do, but here comes the onside kick. And this is going to be snuffed out. The Bengals recover. The fourth quarter, they felt like they needed the football back. Unfortunately, they couldn't get it.
And I know we brought analytics into the game, and someone has said here that the data says that when a team's expecting an onside kick, 80% of the time, the team expecting it, they do actually recover the ball, which is what we saw here. I just wonder if that number is much more of a anecdotal type of a number. Kind of like when the coaches tell us, well, when you score on special teams, 93% of the time you win the game. I'm still waiting to see that number is empirical.
Not totally home free yet, but it's looking good as they come up 1st and 10. Now it's Henry. And he'll power ahead, but only for about 3 yards. Second down coming up. And quickly they get to the line. A 20th carry now for Derrick Henry. 2 yards on the carry there, and it's going to lead him to 3rd down.
The tackle by Leonard Williams. A 2-yard gain on the play. And it's 3rd down.
Off the play fake, here's Jackson. Escaping the pressure right. And he'll be out of bounds as he gets this down about the 21 or 22.
1st down, Bengals.
On 1st down, Henry. And this will be a gain of 6 when it's all said and done. Down to the 15 from the 21. Now a final chance to stop it here as a timeout comes in with 10 seconds left in the game. 2nd down, they go again with Henry. And tackled down after a gain of 3. Leaves him with 1 yard to go on 3rd down. And now with 6 seconds remaining, they're going to burn their final timeout. On 3rd down, it's Henry. And he'll take this into the end zone for a Bengal TD. A big offensive explosion.